This channel's real. This channel's about documenting. This channel's about talking, having an open opinions. And let's get started. Say whoa, say whoa. Say whoa. Head of a horse, the body of a man. Unidentified flying object. Welcome back to another video. What's up, guys? It's me, Do Not Obey, and let's just get into this video. Now, this video is talking about life and death. Now, these are people that know or say that they know that they died, or they can prove physically that they were clinically dead, and they have claimed that they have seen hell. Now, my thing with hell or heaven or whatever, I believe that these could be dimensions, different dimensions, portals. It could be digital codes. It could be resets, positive or negative viruses in this so-called matrix, if you want to say, of a world that we live in. Like, who knows, right? So this first story is from a lady named Stephanie. Now, she said that she had died from an apparent drug overdose. Now, she said that she did not see any light. There was no tunnel. She actually believes that as she was falling, because I guess wherever she was going, or however she was traveling, because people travel different ways. When I had my experience, I was in water, but where I went was more of a feeling. I didn't physically see anything, right? So she says that she was falling. She was actually falling backwards. It was really dark. Nothing around her, I guess void, right? Without light. And she says that she was seeing flashes of everything that she had ever done in her life. But then as she started getting, I guess, closer to wherever the hell she was going, literally, she started seeing everything that she had done bad. Like everything, things that she didn't even remember, right? So, she said she kept falling until she got into the middle of a city. Like I guess she just dropped in the middle of a city. Now, she said that the city itself, when she started looking around, it looked like the city that she was born in, right? Except the only thing about this city is that it had fire everywhere. It had looked like it was bombed, like war, just fire, rubble, whatever, right? And she said that she noticed there were no people there, no animals, no sight of sound, just fire, destruction, and she was the only person there. Now, she says that once she, fell down in the city, she immediately looked around. There was nobody there but her. She said that she knew that she was in hell. She said that she had this overwhelming feeling of dread, despair, just agony, just come all over her. Then out of nowhere, she found herself awake, back in her body, and alive. And she says alive because she knew that she was dead. She said that she was thankful that she was brought back. And she said that she believed that if she would not have been sent to hell, that she would never have changed anything from what she was doing then up until, I guess, telling her story now. That she would have definitely, when she did eventually pass away, possibly by drugs, if she continued to do them, she knew where she was going. So my thing is, like I said at the beginning, could this be life after death? Do we want to put in that category? Could we say that this was a reset, a code that was put in by somebody else to positively help an entity, like a positive virus? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if when we say you're living in the matrix and, oh, you can't change your future, or miracles never happen, but we see miracles happening? I do believe people can change their futures. What if it is because there is a code already set upon us, but there's ways that we can reset our codes or there could be people like, like not people, entities, gods, I don't know what you want to call them, but what if they're the ones like the Neos in the Matrix that implant certain viruses that are positive that one day start coding, and it touches other people's and their coding starts, hence why everybody cannot be controlled, I believe, up under this negative control system that we live in. So I don't know. So I just wanted to bring you guys this first video. Now this next video is about a man who also said that he sees hell, and we'll get into what his description is. Let's go. All right, so this next story that I was talking about, now this is a guy named Michael. Now Michael said that he died and he had went to hell. Now Michael said that after suffering from pancreatitis about 9 years ago, he said that he was clinically dead. His son said that his eyes were literally popping, like bulged out of his head, like, I don't know, pressure, I don't know. And he said that all the organs, the doctors had told him this, all his organs had shut down due to his pancreatic, whatever he was going through, right? Well, when he landed in hell, now this, he jumps right into his story. This is where the story picks up. He said that he's seen giant red dragons, okay, flying around, okay? He said the landscape was dark and it was void. Nothing there. Now, he said that he had seen people trapped in what looked like circus carts. I think it's the old, back in the day, if some of you guys may remember this, I think it was Barlin and Bailey Circus. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But, you know, like the wooden looking little carts that they would have some of the animals and stuff in. He said that he's seen people in those carts trapped, and they were being transported somewhere. He didn't describe exactly where they were going. He just said that they were all lined up and these carts were going by, and I can just imagine. I don't want to imagine, because you just, you know, just sitting there and you're fucking in hell, and where are we going, right? So I don't know. Now, with the people that, like I said, were in this cart, you know, whatever, stressed the hell out, they were screaming, and he said he noticed that they were bleeding. He didn't say from where. I just guess, you know, who knows? It's supposed to be hell, right? Who knows, right? So then he said that he noticed that, I guess, the red dragons were coming down, and they started to fly at him. So he starts fight or flight, running where? He just starts to run, because that's a natural, you know, thing we're going to do. Being, I guess, dead or alive, you're still scared because you have no idea where you're at. And if you think you know where you're at and you're scared as hell because you're in hell, whatever. So he says that he's running. These red dragons are chasing, giant ass red dragons are chasing him, right? And he says that he sees this golden dragon, beautiful golden dragon, swoop down with a rider. Now, did he say the rider was golden? I'm not sure. But he said that the golden one starts coming down, and it literally comes towards him, and it swoops him up, takes him up and away, right? That's in heavenly spirit. I'm just saying, these to me are dimensions. I think these are realms. Maybe these are the timeout corner. Like, you were really bad, so you're going to this dimension. You were really bad, so you're going to this dimension. Now, all these dimensions may be all together in this one box here, which maybe we can label it hell, but I think there's different levels to different devils, right? Just like heaven could be, you know, whatever type of entity it is, but maybe there's different levels to the different angels in heaven, like portals, different digital codes. It's like the Sims, I don't know, right? So he was lifted up and took away, right? Then he said he was in a room after he got taken away. Then he got placed in a room. Now, he said that in this room, he sees his dad. Now, his dad had died the same year, I guess, that he had passed away. So his dad had died, I guess, months before he even knew that he was about to be passing away and going to hell, right? So he's talking to his dad that has passed. I think that he was swooped up out of that place because maybe his dad set in a digital code to say, hold up, I really, really want to try to save him. Maybe it won't throw off the balance. Maybe it will, but I want to reset this. So he gets to talk to his son. Now, his dad told him to let go of the past. He told him to move, to grow, and basically, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, grab your, get it together, right? I don't know if that's how he said it, but I'm just saying, if it was my dad, he'd be like, get it together. So then Michael, the dude, said that he found himself at an airport. Now, I'm not sure, he didn't recognize the airport, but he said it was an airport. It was, to him, wintertime. Wherever he was, I think it was another portal, another reality, another plane, another digital code, some type of system that he was placed in. And in this system, he's seen his kids. They were frozen in some type of ice structure. They were being fed some type of liquid, I guess, to sustain them. But my thing, if this wasn't real, and if this wasn't another reality per se, why did these entities have to be sustained with fluid in a block of ice if they wouldn't die or be harmed, right? So I really think there's another me somewhere in a effed up place, possibly another me somewhere in a good place, and maybe this place here is the one soul, like an outlet. Like I'm the plug. I'm not the plug, I'm the outlet. And maybe the things that are plugged into me, depending on, I don't know how many outlets can come in, but let's just say I have the 2 outlet plug. I'm just saying. And the 2 that are in me are the other 2 entities of me. Whatever this entity does here, allegedly, this is just a hypothetically speaking, what this main outlet does here depends on what plug it goes to. So if this plug's run into this ugly part, that's where my energy's transferred. If I did okay and whatever's acceptable to whatever is out here, maybe my energy will plug into that world that's good, and then my spirit gets to go into that other Chelsea. I don't know, guys. I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway, so now back to the story. So then Michael ends up waking back up in intensive care. I guess he went to the hospital. His body was there, but his ass was in hell. Then his, wherever we want to say it, he was bouncing around and whatever's going on, right? So Michael says that he knows that hell and heaven definitely exist, and that he knows that there is an afterlife. Now, this is coming from Michael because he says that he's been there. Now, I cannot say I physically have seen an afterlife, but I know that I drowned, and wherever I was, the feeling that was put into me or what I was given was peace, calm, happiness, something I have never felt. I felt that in this body here on earth, but it was I'm telling you, it was more of an angelic, like, dude, I don't know. It's like something you yearn for. So maybe I'll get it again when I get older and pass away. I pray that I go to a good place, because that feeling is a feeling I'll rather feel for eternity than some of the feelings that I got going on right now in this reality, right? So my thing is, people are seeing these places. I had wrote in my notebook kingdoms. Maybe these are different kingdoms. I mean, hell has different kingdoms. We only know about heaven's one kingdom. But what if that's just the one God we know about? What if there's many different kingdoms in heaven? I'm just saying, I don't know, whatever heaven is, right? But my thing is, with these kingdoms or different areas or levels, however you want to call them, right? I want to know who and why are these things happening? Why are we taken to these other dimensions? Now, we can get into the doctor part, saying about the brain and the oxygen and the body knows it's about to shut down and all these big words and neuroscience and la, 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 la. That's fine. I am talking spiritual, okay? I'm talking about the spiritual side, the faith, the belief, the yearning for something more than just, this is what it is, okay? Because it's more to this. These are places. These are, I don't know if they're holograms or things set up, but to me, I think they're set up for a reason, and they do exist. Who runs them? I don't know. Why are some of these, to me, codes reset? Why are people given second chances? I don't know, but there's got to be a reason. And, there's got to be places where this shit is coming from, right? It's like some people get extra lives. It's like a video game in a sense, man. I don't know. It's just weird. If you really just think about people that have past experiences and some people that actually go places and see things, and it actually does change, their life around, like completely 360 degrees around. I think it was real enough that they believed it. And it's not just one case, it's two cases. It's a lot of cases. This is just two cases that were short enough that I can combine into a video. I'm going to bring more cases out because it's thousands of people. So I guess either all our brains are shutting down the same way, and yeah, we're making up all these different places to go, but why do we have to even make a place to go? Why, when our brains shut down and if we're dying, why aren't we just seeing nothing? Why do we even have to have a conscience, right? If we want to go through science. So I believe there's more out there, and we're just plugged in differently, but all the same. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And like I always say, do not obey, stay woke. Peace.